Hey guys, S2J here, making another video for Patreon and YouTube eventually. So for this video I want to teach about defense on hit. So why am I teaching this? A lot of people are catching up to the top pros in terms of overall speed, tech skill, comboing. But a lot of people are still weak when they get hit or grabbed by the opponent. And it's a huge difference maker because when you have weak defense, you will die when opened up by your opponents like exponentially compared to without. Like, do you die in like one opening, or do you die in like 3 to 4 or more than that? So your overall mindset should be that when you make an aggressive play, be ready for things not to go your way and plan on defending ASAP rather than being caught off guard. So yeah, if you like jump in with like a yellow stomp as Falcon, for example, be ready to crouch or DI like away. If it's like a sheet doing a forward tilt, be ready to DI like up and away, so you don't keep getting forward tilted and you die. So yeah, always have like a plan B when you make a move defensively. So what are the factors that make up defense in my terms? There's directional influence, which is a big thing. DI on hits, smash DI, shield DI. And a big part of directional influence is aiming your DI so you slide off of a platform or a stage edge to safety. And by using like a good SDI, overall DI, you can like it's not always best to DI like down and away. If you can like get to like platform edge, maybe it's like slight DI, a certain DI, but if you slide off, then you can immediately react and save yourself. Besides DI, there's crouch canceling. Crouch cancel can minimize damage, and there's potential for reversing your opponent, reversing a situation to your favor. Slide offs, which is like definitely a part of DI, but CC, it could also be relevant for crouch canceling too, especially with platforms. There's a lot of people doing like platform slide offs when you get hit. And other technology would be like text and so forth. And yeah, there tends to be overlap between a lot of these factors. So next, what is good DI? Good DI to me is usually down and away DI. Your goal when getting hit is to hit the ground ASAP or make your opponent make it as hard as possible for them to not chain together hits. Even when you're getting like grabbed by like your opponent, say like a Falcon down throws you, if you do down and away DI, you make it really tough for your opponent to follow up. Like a mark down throw on you, same thing. Down and away is really good. They either have to be really crisp on the follow-up, or they have to kind of like commit hard depending on who they play or their positioning. And that's better than giving them like a free option with like crappier DI. Next, smash DI. When hit by a move, you can adjust your position slightly per frame based on how many frames of stun the move puts you in. So stronger moves tend to give you more input chances. And C-Stick allows you to do automatic smash DI in a direction while doing a different motion with your control stick for main DI. And a lot of pros use this to do like certain ops attacks or platform slide offs. If you use Uncle Punch, there are some event matches that help you with that. Next, shield DI. When hit on shield, you can adjust your character's position slightly. It's important for not getting hit by a Sheik or a Peach. Pikachu down smash on shield multiple times. If you're holding away and a Sheik or Peach down smashes you, they hit your shield once, you can actually like near stomp them as Falcon. If they hit your shield multiple times, it's way harder, if not impossible. So, Space Animal Shining. Sometimes they'll try to do like shine, hit aerial onto your shield, and shine after, or vice versa. And if you DI away there's a chance the Shine will like miss if you have good shield DI. So you know, it's something to look out for if you want to add a little something to your game, and maybe give you like a chance in spots where you normally wouldn't just be caught defending the whole time. Crouch canceling. So CCing is holding down, minimize damage by mitigating follow-ups, less stun. You're not popped up when getting hit by Sheik forward tilt, and you can actually counterattack with the grab or move after you CC Sheik's forward tilt. So that's basically the potential for reversal as showcased by Sheik forward tilt against anyone. And CCing allows you to be more aggressive because you can minimize damage and outplay them after they whiff. You whiff and they hit you. Like you YOLO stomp in with Falcon. If you CC in time, then they hit you with like a weaker move, then you actually have room to like reverse it. So what are some typical Falcon follow-ups? CC grab. Very non-Gatsu type style, used in different ways by both people. I like doing CC jab to gentleman. CC runaway is good too. Say like you're in the corner and you want to escape the corner, but you don't want to like roll in or jump over them. Sometimes taking a hit and like dip into center stage is like the play. It all depends. How do you apply this knowledge of defense on hit against opponents? Personally, I like to see how much my opponent knows is fundamentally sound on defense and just my game. Do they have bad DI? No CC like a typical newer player? Then, you know, I really don't have to try hard to for my follow-ups at all. Do they have bad DI, no CC? Do they have like bad habits? Spot dodge, roll a lot, up tilt right away, shine when they attack in place. Or on the flip side, do you have great DI, crouch cancel, slide offs, omps attack, smash DI, whatever? Do they have good habits on defense? They don't like the newbie panic choices. That's like the things I look out for as I play my opponents and as I'm like hitting them. So identifying how good your opponent is in these respects is critical for thinking about your follow-ups. Yeah, if your opponent CCs a lot, then as Falcon you have to be ready to gamble if you do weaker hits. Or you can like do stomp or grab to beat it, or space really hard. If your opponent is an ops attacker, you can expect ahead of time and hard read punish to re-grab them instead of being caught off guard by it. Like say you stomp someone at like 30%. If your opponent knows how to ops attack, then a stomp will not pop them up or leave them grounded. They'll attack to the left or right. And if you know they're capable, then my go-to would be to like expect it and go for like a hard read or a grab after. And you know, the better players typically are starting to do this quite often. There's some people who might not be like top 20, but they can do this, so understanding that this is a possibility is pretty huge. Like for example, Ty from Arizona is really good at almost attacking and has like good slide offs and overall defense. And as you play your opponent, does your opponent always have rock solid defense at all points, or do they do worse when say it's like last stock pressure's on? Some people, most people tend to crumble. A lot of top players tend to not. They keep their cool. Examples of players with varying levels of defense. A random net play Falcon noobs. I did all Falcons for this one. Bad DI and hitter grabs, no CC, predictable recovery. And they spot dodge a lot. Attack in place a lot, shine in place after attacking in place. Or spam up tilt after the attack in place. What does Mango do? I think Mango has one of the best overall defenses in the entire game. I would say he's the best if he used every single technology given to him, but let's get into it. Extremely good DI on all hits, with smash and steal DI included. If I hit Mango with like a Nair at 0% as Falcon, he DIs it away so well that I actually can't follow up. Like against worse players, you can like Nair them. They're gonna DI like not away, so you can like Nair grab or whatever, but Mango is like impossible. And you know, great knowledge of CC, shield DI, smash DI. So in this respect, he's like a 10 out of 10, like his basic fundamentals. But he doesn't do the newest school attacks like onslaught attacking that much, from what I can notice. He doesn't do platform slide offs. Quite a liability against like Marth when he fights Zane. Like many newer school top players, or you know. That being said, Mango's base fundamentals are probably the best I've ever seen. And you know, I don't expect people to understand like something as simple as like when you get Naired, how do you take the hit? If I'm fighting Mango, I will never go for like a Nair grab. If I fight with someone lesser, depends how good they are. Like the upper brass are also understand this, so Nair grab is like impossible. Like I fought Moki yesterday and he was really good at dodging it. But like a tier 2 Foxbane will probably get hit by Nair grab, and you just gotta see how do they DI it. Is it gonna work? Like, and you gotta quickly adapt. Magi, she's a really good offensive player with great mix-ups, and when she's like on point, she looks amazing with Falco. Like I'm like second best Falco if in terms of showcasing like mix-ups and creativity, offense, but she's weaker in comparison when she's getting hit. Yeah, she's more of a glass cannon type of Falco. Her overall fundamentals are weaker compared to Mingo. From that Nair grab I was talking about, I can pretty much get her every time. She's weaker DI on grabs. Doesn't DI like down and away. Tends to spam like spot dodge rolls, up tilts. But you know, Magi has a newer school text sliding off Numps text, so you basically have to just understand how good is my opponent and which of the technology do they know about or utilize. Adjust your game plan. And playing the game a lot is helpful. Playing different people your level or a little better is it's really good for like training your ability to adapt. So yeah, hope that was helpful. Thanks for watching, and I'll try to get more Patreon or YouTube videos out for you guys. Yeah, thanks.